Hey everyone, it's Nico, and I'm here to show you how I set up my ItaBag. First, I took everything that I had already on it off of it. I'd gotten all this stuff from Paradise City Comic Con, which I do have a vlog for, and I'll link it. But most of this was gotten from one of my friends who works at a booth. I think I spent probably over $100 that one weekend at his booth. But here I am, sorting everything out now by type of item, buttons, charms, and yeah, that's basically how we start. And then we bring out our bag base, and we start measuring the window that's there. This one is a knockoff WeGo bag. Normal WeGo bags have a detachable window section and a detachable flap. So since this is a knockoff, it doesn't have that, so I had to start drawing out a template for all my merch. Then I cut out a piece of craft foam that's eventually going to go into my bag and basically hold all my charms up. This way everything stays in place and doesn't shift around, and it also doesn't mess up the inside of my bag or whatever I have in my bag. It takes a lot of trimming, but you'd rather start big than small. You can always cut away more, but you can't add any back. Next, I added contact paper just to make the paper look a little nicer. If I could go back, I would probably do this with Mod Podge and fabric instead, because the contact paper wrinkled up a little bit, but I actually like how it looked anyway. You don't really see the wrinkles inside of the bag at all. Now I'm just trimming off extra tape and measuring how it looks. So the construction paper is just so that I get the full heart look, and I tape down the half heart that I made, because it's a lot easier to trace just half to the construction paper so I could cut out a full heart. Then with the pencil, I'm marking out very lightly where the heart is so that I can make sure to put all of my charms in a good area. Next, I'm setting up where I want it to go, basically taking off the phone straps and setting them up in a specific order. I tried to kind of like put the bigger charms over around the top of the heart and the smaller ones near the bottom. A couple of the charms actually ended up not even making it into the bag because I cared more about how it looked versus putting everything I could. Whatever didn't make it onto the bag is either on my DS, my cell phone, my cameras, I have 3 of them, so there was a lot of to go around, or on the side. This process actually takes a good bit because it's kind of hard to get a good solid look. In the end, it didn't even look like the way I'm setting it up now. It took a lot of changes. And then the next thing I did was take a photo of it with my cell phone. I know it looks really weird how I'm doing it, but I don't actually have a working back camera. I've been meaning to fix it for a while, but I just haven't gotten around to it. So I basically kept that up for reference. You can see my Ronco background. I recently changed it to Kome, but God, I love my gothic idol waifus and Arashi as my wallpaper. One really good thing about all the merch I got is anything I got from my friend's booth, which I will post a link to the Twitter of the booth. I don't want to butcher the name. I'm so bad with Japanese. But he actually charges a very fair price on his stuff. Most cons I go to, and I also sell at them, they will overcharge, and some people will even overcharge for knockoffs. You know who you are. But he actually charges a very fair and good price. I just 100% recommend going to him. He's actually going to be at Anime Expo if you're going as well. I still actually do collect Nico merch, and I have been meaning to get like a new bag for it and change this into a Idolmaster bag, but I just haven't gotten around to it, the time, money, etc. I've been saving up for a big trip, which I will tell you guys about. Unless you already follow me on Twitter, then you probably know about it. But what I'm doing here right now is I'm poking holes in so I can get the bobby pin through and then slide the charm on. This way I don't have to mess up the inside of the bag anymore. It's definitely a tough process and kind of wrinkles the contact paper a good bit. But again, you barely even notice it once the product's done. One of my favorite things about ItaBags is how everyone's really creative with the added stuff they put on it, and I think I might do a little mini-series with this ItaBag and with other ItaBags and basically, like, pimping them a little bit, you know? Pimp my ItaBag 2017. The big Nico charm I have there, actually, of her Sunny Day Song uniform is a pass case, which you use in Japan for your train tickets and stuff. I have it with my Easy Pass for Tri-Rail, and it kind of just makes it a little bit easier to have on you at all times, especially since this is my go-to bag. I do ride the train a lot. And here I am cutting it to make sure that it actually fits inside of the bag. And there you have it. Just adjust the straps, and you're good to go. Let's do a real quick what's in my bag. We have my cell phone with a UR phone case, which I bought from Princess Snivy actually, with my Cyber Idol Nico charm on it, because that's my dream UR. A Nico's glasses case that was gifted to me by a friend for Christmas. There's me checking to make sure it's recording. Some Hello Kitty band-aids, which I always need because I prick my fingers very easily. A journal. My Instamax mini camera, which I do not use often enough. My 3DS case that is covered in charms and a Fire Emblem Awakening decal. Some hand cream. My Nico Nichols wallet with a Rin Shibuya charm on it. My keys, which have amassed even more acrylic charms on them since this video, as well as my Cat Defender keychain. And a murder mystery novel. This is based off an actual serial killer called H.H. Holmes. I'm still not done with it, and it's been months since I've had it. So yeah, that's it, and that's my ItaBag. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to see how I installed heart lights into my bag or any other extra stuff, feel free to comment below.